Elizabeth at Literary Princess. If you are new here, welcome. I have a PhD in English literature with a focus on Victorian women novelists, and as you might expect, I love to read. Today I have a currently reading video for you. I am reading 3 books, all of them physical, which means editing Elizabeth has less work to do later today. Excellent. Let's jump in. First up is the book that I've been reading and will be reading, for the rest of eternity, it feels like. This is Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. I am still in volume 1, Fantine. However, I have broken the 200-page mark, and I am on page 205. Woo! And I have 1 chapter left in the second book of volume 1, because yes, the volumes are then broken into books. So I'll be starting the 3rd book, hopefully tomorrow, which is called In the Year 1817, or En l'année. I can't do numbers in French off the top of my head. I'm not gonna try. So that's very exciting. I feel like I've been reading this for so long, because I have been. I've been reading it since January, and I'm still not done with volume 1. Maybe May will be the month that I finish volume 1. Wouldn't that be great? That would be so great. I'm going on a trip at the beginning of May, and I'm like, should I just bring this for my book and force myself to just read it on the plane? Will I hate myself if I do that? This is a real question. Probably. So we're still, honestly, it's just coming to the end of the stuff with the bishop. Jean Valjean has stolen the silverware. He's been brought back to the bishop's house, and the bishop was like, oh yes, it was a gift, and here, you forgot the candlesticks too. And basically charges Jean Valjean with using the money he gets from this to be a good person. So I'm excited to continue on with the story. I'm like, ooh, maybe we'll meet Fantine in the next book, you know, the person the volume's named after. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. But it is so good, and I mean, reading it in French is a challenge, but it's a fun challenge. And I'm learning so many new words, and like, I'm getting excited when I can like put more, like figure out the meaning of more sentences, and I can read for longer without consulting the English translation. So it's just, it's great for my growth as a reader. It's just hard and taking a long time. Next up is the group read for People April, which is an event hosted by Roz from Scally Dandling About the Books, Brian from Bookish Texan, and Hannah from Hannah's Books. This is The Blue Stockings, a history of the first women's movement by Susanna Gibson. I am right at the very beginning of this. Like, I am 3 pages into chapter 2. Why did I stop? I'm like, why did I stop 3 pages into the chapter? That's odd. Okay, I don't know. So far it's interesting. I have not gotten like super into it yet, because again, chapter 2, but I'm really excited for this. And the descriptions of Elizabeth Montagu's house, where the rooms where she held the salons, her Chinese room, are like so gorgeous. But yeah, I'm not very far in at all. So I'm hoping to make some good progress in this week. And I know that some people are really enjoying it, because I've heard some people talk about it in their videos, and I'm hoping to really enjoy it too. And then the final book that I am reading is for my Elizabeth Gaskell project, and this is Cranford. I am not very far into this either. I have read the first 2 chapters, but I am already really enjoying it. It is so delightful. The narrative voice, her name is Mary, I think. No, we don't put these things on the back. That would be useful. But her narration is just so great. It's a first-person narration of a woman who's like kind of part of the town, but also part of not, kind of not. So it's interesting. So the 2 chapters I've dealt with have dealt with the Brown family, Captain Brown and his 2 daughters. Cranford is a town that is almost entirely made up of women, at least for the genteel society. With the exception of this Captain Brown, who is like killed off immediately. I feel like that's not a spoiler. It's in the first 2 chapters. I know that this is a very episodic novel. Is it a novel? Is it a novella? I don't know. I know it's episodic. So the first 2 chapters kind of covered this episode with Captain Brown and his 2 daughters. And now we're going to be moving on to, I don't know what. I think some stuff more about Miss Maddie, who is one of the major characters. Yeah, no, this is delightful. I see why everybody loves this so much, and I'm really looking forward to continuing on with it. That is what I am currently reading. Let me know down in the comments. Have you read any of these? What did you think of them? What are you reading right now? If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more of my bookish content. It has been great chatting with you. I will see you soon. Bye.